Hello, everyone. So there's been a lot of drama in Nigeria. Today we have one where the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shuaibu, has been served with impeachment notice by the State House of Assembly, the Edo State House of Assembly. Hmm. Okay. The first thing that I'm thinking about is that, wow, we're close to election and PDP is doing all of this. But anyway, before I explain what I think about what this whole impeachment is all about, let's look at the news and what's the news report on it. It says breaking. I'm looking at Sahara Reporters where it says breaking. Edo Assembly serves impeachment notice on Deputy Governor Shaibu amid rift with Governor Obaseki. Just to say that it's actually quite so shameful the fact that most state house of assemblies they are always used on their deputy governors. Most times you find there's a rift or something, they don't go after, you hardly see them say they're impeaching the state governor, but it's always the deputy. And then it's really shameful that this is supposed to be an arm that is very powerful, but unfortunately it has become such a plaything for the executive, especially at the state level. Last August, Obaseki accused Shuaibu of being so desperate to succeed him that he could do anything to remove him, that's Obaseki, from office. The Edo State House of Assembly has served an impeachment notice on the Deputy Governor Philip Shuaibu. The development came Wednesday amid a prolonged rift between Shuaibu and his principal, Governor Godwin Obaseki. Last August, of course, what I just read, Obaseki accused Shuaibu of being so desperate. Obaseki, who spoke while addressing stakeholders in a video posted by AIT, said Shuaibu allegedly conspired with seven members of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in the State House of Assembly to enthrone another Speaker of the House against his preferred choice. He asked how Shuaibu could be so desperate to succeed him ahead of the Edo governorship election in 2024 without even telling him that he was interested in succeeding him. He said, the constitution makes me the governor of Edo State, and I know the powers of governor. The constitution does not provide for a co-governor, does it? It provides a deputy governor who carries out responsibilities the governor gives him, does not give him the power of the governor. Before now, he has been going around saying he's consulting because after the National Assembly elections, we had a small meeting, and I said, look, I know the next major election will be the governorship election. How to choose the person who will succeed me, but it's too early. The things we do now and how we finish will determine how strong we are to sell the person who will take over. But most importantly, we must solidify our party because PDP must, by the grace of God, produce the next government. This is Obaseki, talking about in the I think the video that he gave out. Shuaibu was elected in a parallel primary election of the People's Democratic Party. Meanwhile, the preferred choice of Governor Obaseki, Aso Ighodalo, was announced winner. Well, anyway, it goes on. Even Shuaibu had gone to the National Party to demand that they should give him a certificate of return and all of that. He didn't get that. That's a whole lot of drama that is going on in PDP. And yes, I totally agree with the governor. There's no room for co-governor, is deputy. And honestly, the position of deputy governor is really nothing. I wouldn't say it's ceremonial to an extent, except where the governor is not around and he transmit power. Maybe he's leaving on vacation, or something of that nature. I will need to, or anything of that nature. So there is really not, you don't have much power, you don't have no responsibilities or duties except what is assigned to the person by the governor himself. And so, but the thing always is this, is the fact that one of the things that PDP does so well is that they self-destruct. PDP self-destruct. It's like their emotional quotient is very low, that their EQ is very low, and they hardly ever read the room. The reason why we have PDP, we have APC today, no matter how everybody tried to make, is because of PDP. The arrogance that PDP exhibited during Jonathan towards that the 2014 2015, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't even know that it was a party that was actually going for election. And they had this arrogance that they were going to rule for at least 50 years. Nobody was going to take them out. And I think PDP has not been able to take itself out of that mentality of the ruling party to be able to come down to where it's okay, be able to read the room, be able to check what's going on, be able to, you know, sort of like play the do the right thing. Why am I saying this? In the next few months, Edo State is going to have a gubernatorial election. I think that's going to come up around September. Earlier today, I did an ex post because immediately I saw this and I was like, oh my goodness. I said PDP has started again. This is how by the time they finish self-destructing themselves, then they will start blaming everybody by themselves. Because one of the things with PDP is that they never take responsibilities. But let me just look at this thing that I did, and I said PDP is on another road of self-destruction. Let me put my thoughts down as I did in 2021, telling them how to revamp themselves for the 2023 election. With what PDP is currently doing to Philip Shuaibu, they will then go to Edo North and ask for votes. Because as it is right now, Edo North is going to be very critical going into the Edo 2024 gubernatorial election. One, we have three main parties: Labour Party, PDP, and APC. Right? Labour Party has a candidate from from Edo South. PDP and APC, both candidates are from Edo Central. So definitely they will have to be sharing that whole Edo Central. We're looking at Edo South, so the fact that okay, that's one person there. So right now, currently, though they've not picked their deputies, their running mates, and all of that, Edo North is not on the ballot paper right now, and most likely for APC and PDP, I don't know how they're going to do it. Most likely, they're going to go to Edo South to get their running mates because Edo South is the biggest in terms of population. Is the big, and you can't just cut them out and not go. If they come to Edo North, then we know Edo South isn't even on their ballot. So they're most likely going to look at Edo South to pick, their running mates. So you have Labour Party who has a competent candidate there from the Edo South. You have APC and PDP also from Edo, what do you call it now, Edo Central. So now so Labour Party depends on where they also would go to. Now you now have that, and if you come to Edo North, two people sort of like have the no, not then it's not necessary two people. Yeah, control. Oshomole is quite strong in Edo North, and Philip Shuaibu also is strong in Edo North. Then there's something they call, is it Legacy Group? I think a faction of PDP that broke away. They have some faction they call it, and the leader of that faction is actually from Edo North. So if what they are doing right now with all of these things they are doing is that now they're going to get sympathy, they're going to how do I put it, generate sympathy for Philip Shuaibu. Even people that really ordinarily doesn't care about the whole PDP drama because like now them kind of a thing, then you're seeing all of these things being done to him, and then you begin to feel, okay, why is this thing happening? So right now PDP really doesn't have, and with the Labour Party coming in with a strong a competent candidate, Edo North, that's going to look for, like we have the obedient movement and all of that, looking at saying, okay, they might be going for the for the Labour Party. So PDP doesn't really have a stronghold in Edo North for now, the way it is. And then now you are alienating that one person that you had from your place. So what is Philip Shuaibu going to do really? What power? He doesn't have any power. Like I said earlier, deputy governor is just like spare tire. you're already just there. Constitutionally there's an office, but you really don't have any power, and everything is depending on the kind of working relationship that you have with your governor. And now the governor can take away all your powers, which is what they've done to Philip Shuaibu. They've stripped him of everything. He really doesn't have much power. They've humiliated him. I mean, there was even a video out there where they were at an event, and he was trying to shake the governor, and the governor snubbed him and refused to give him hand. So you've done all of that. Why don't you just leave him to just go through his tenure, and then he leaves? Is it just that vindictiveness that you want to take away so that he doesn't get all those pension and whatever things that they normally would give to them? Ordinarily, like when a governor is that powerful, they can just make their deputies to really be nothing, except if the deputy is ready to now go on and resign. So let me come back to some of the things that, oh my goodness, this video, I didn't know it's already 10 minutes. Oh my goodness, it's too long. Let me come to this. So I now say tomorrow their sycophants, PDP sycophantic supporters, will now blame Aisha Yusufu. This is how they always do their things. They put things out there. So, okay, I've explained some of the things that I've already written here. I've already explained them in this thing, to say if the governor wants to turn a deputy governor into a non-entity, he can, except the deputy governor resign if he finished too much. Shuaibu has stayed put in spite of the humiliations from Obaseki. And I talked about that handshake and all of that. Edo North, as it is most likely going to be the battleground. Like I explained earlier, the battleground of Edo 2024 election, and then they are doing this to one of their own. Why are you creating like enmity? I don't, at this moment, I think it's so, PDP isn't reading the room. This is not the time to be going about this. Leave the guy there. Let him finish his deputy governorship or whatever. He doesn't have any power. You don't have, even if he goes there and he's campaigning and saying that he too is a candidate, he is going to be saying PDP. He won't call any other party. So even the party, even if the votes come, they're going to come to it. But anyway, most of the time you find out that these politicians, strategy, nah, they don't have strategy. What they do normally just have is that money and violence that they deploy. And it's very important for us as citizens to really begin to participate in this politics. Otherwise we just allow people who really haven't gotten it to continue to control us. Anyway, sharp, it's a bit small of army, but I did, because at the end of the day, PDP doing anyhow to themselves. Now them sabi. Now them. Abi, me I dey do tafiana for this matter. Thank you. Bye.